right, so here is the heavyweight contender, Curtis Razor Blaydes, JUCO national champion at Harper College as a collegiate wrestler, and he has been one of the more prolific takedown artists this heavyweight division has ever seen.
Yes, he's a very big, very strong, very skilled wrestler, but don't sleep on the hands of Curtis Blaydes. In the Justin Willis fight, you saw the wrestling set up the overhand right that put Willis down. And you've seen that from Curtis Blaydes, a guy that's so good at that one skill that it opens everything else up. Curtis Blaydes is a beast in the heavyweight division.
He was massively disappointed that Francis Ngannou rematch didn't go his way, but to your point, turned around quickly, beat Justin Willis, and got right back on that path to contention. We'll see how it goes for Curtis Blaydes here tonight. I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Enter Bruce Lee.
I mean, that's Bruce Lee in a nutshell. Over and over and over, he did the same thing, and it shows in the technique because there's no wasted energy. There's no wasted movements. Everything he does with a purpose. He goes in there with an idea of what he's trying to accomplish, and he gets it done. Bruce Lee is the absolute best. Bruce Lee is the man.
His grappling, his takedown defense figure to be tested here tonight. But there aren't that many guys who are going to want to stand and trade on a napkin in the center of the octagon with the great Bruce Lee.
No, if you're fighting Bruce Lee, you're shooting for takedowns right away.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. We set it inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Curtis Razor Blaydes. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Bruce the Dragon Lee.
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean, is our referee tonight. Well, it has been a constant evolution when it comes to the UFC heavyweight contender, Curtis Razor Blaydes. Certainly you know about the takedown game, and how soon will he go to it tonight? Because as the striking continues to catch up to the wrestling, that figures to present Blaydes with a lot of different options that he can employ on fight night. Takedown defense is there. All right, early round one action here as the fighter engages in the clinch. And again, we don't know the striking discrepancy here, but you got to think the wrestler is going to pursue these situations in this match.
I mean, he spent his lifetime here. He spent his lifetime in close. So he gets to the clinch, he gets chest to chest, and he's comfortable. No matter how good his opponent is in terms of overall skills, he is so well versed here that he feels like he is in the advantage position. Nicely done.
So 1 minute into this fight, and as many people expected, the action absolutely crazy, back and forth. This is a full-on brawl, DC.
It's hard to watch a fight like this and call a fight like this because you never know when somebody's going to take that one shot that finishes the fight.
Punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing the shots together.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together and also just mixing up the target and the attacks Great job finding different places for his strikes to land.
Oh, nice jab by Blaydes.
Got tagged a couple times. Nice combo up top.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Beautiful right hook counter. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Working out of that southpaw stance. Oh, beautiful knee to the body by him there. Again, we talked off the top about his size advantage, and he put it to good use there. Ho-hum, yet another takedown for Curtis Blaydes. The Team Elevation product came in tonight as the most decorated heavyweight takedown artist in UFC history. Oh, good ground and pound here. Just over 2 minutes, round one. Good movement on the ground here defensively by Lee. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Blaydes making these ground strikes count. Oh, shades of the godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Coley somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Curtis Blaydes.
I need you to scramble, scramble.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down. And now he's got the back. Blaydes is right back to the full mount here. Under a minute to go in our opening round.
Big ground and pound.
Don't stand flat on your back. Get on your head.
Ground and pound strike there now. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through.
He's got to start throwing now. Just got to be careful here.
Look to counter that hook. Let's go. Look to counter that hook.
So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round.
Push, push, push.
Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Blaydes.
Now he's going full mount. Gotta watch his neck.
Oh, looks like he's got that arm pinned in the triangle now.
Had the submission in very tight, but as it started to slip, he went right back to the dominant position.
How do you get out of harm's way here?
I mean, you gotta shove that knee, John.
Oh, so saved by the bell. He was getting grounded and pounded something fierce there near the end of the round. You see, it's gonna take him a good chunk of these 60 seconds between rounds just to get back to his feet. So a big moment here at the end of the round. We'll see if he can recover in time to make the walk here for this next round. All right, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. A lot of good work on the ground.
You knew, John, going into the fight, that if he was able to get this fight to the floor, he would have the most success, and you saw it in that exchange. He was able to get posture, land some really good ground and pound as the round came to an end.
Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down. All right, round two. Nice kick there by Blaydes. Oh, high-level stuff there as he blocks the strike and counters with a jab.
Good jab. Body kick lands. Oh, nice right hand. So yeah.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Nice punch from the clinch by Lee. All right, so the hands are crispy tonight. Not exactly what we thought we would see out of this wrestler, but as a former two-time U.S. Olympian yourself with some hands, you can fall in love with those.
He can fall in love with the striking, but
Oh, picture-perfect shot there, DC, and One more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, he lands a massive kick here.
Hands higher, hands higher.
All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be. And if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
Lee's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge.
Leg kick. Oh, nice. Beautiful jab there by the champ.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
In the tie clinch, look for the knees to start.
Oh, really using his reach advantage as he landed the jab there.
Oh, nice punch there by Blaydes. He's found his range. Now he's in a rhythm landing these nice, beautiful punches.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of it.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight.
Oh, lands a hip toss to get him down. That can't feel good. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching forward, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward. He's got to be careful here.
Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. Oh, he's got his back. Lands the ground and pound strike here. All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the feet.
This is an educated crowd, J.A. They appreciate high-level grappling. That's exactly what they got in that exchange.
Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. Lee's blocking well now. Made the adjustment, protecting what is an already damaged nose.
Pressure and get the takedown now.
On point with that jab today.
Nice job to get inside and get the single collar tie. Blaydes has got a bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body. Under a minute to go in the round.
Let's go. We got a scramble here.
He passes the half.
A lot of top pressure being applied here.
Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position.
Posture's up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Well, how about the movement off of the back? Nice job to avoid the ground and pound here. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position, and you see this fighter today loves it too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
10 minutes in the books. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. Well, his nose is just mangled. The cut appears to be the big issue. Let's get you some replays from that previous round.
I mean, it's getting hammered. He's going back to the well over and over again. And why would he not? His opponent wasn't good on the defense. His opponent allowed for him to land too clean. And now, he's just targeting that cut on the nose.
Oh, is that a huge strike right there? I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Nice jab.
Oh, man.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these...
He's mad.
Blaydes' hook shot blocked, though, by the defense. Nice job getting that guard up to prevent any further damage. Lee's eye now closing up. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Well, the left hook has been there at times, not that time. Oh, looking to land the leg kick, but unable to find the target.
Holy smokes.
How about these two going at it?
He ate that kick. He took that whole kick, yep. Oh, nice takedown, yep. Every time he lands, the cut gets worse. What a great job recognizing his easiest path to victory.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Curtis Blaydes. Lee's nose is just pouring blood right now. I'm no doctor, Daniel, but I'm not sure that thing isn't broken right now. Well, he's got the ground and pound going now. Strong work from the top here by Blaydes.
Oh, right into mount.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Curtis Blaydes.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Well, he has got to be thrilled with this effort here tonight. There was a lot of pressure on him coming in. He has doled out a lot of damage, landed a lot of strikes, near flawless execution.
Sometimes the hardest thing to do is what's expected. When you're expected to win, sometimes it's hard to live up to that expectation. He lived up to that expectation, and he exceeded it with such a great performance.
With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3. Lee's really bleeding now. That cut is only getting worse. Blaydes is back in full mount.
This is where he wants to be.
Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Lee's in half guard. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Oh, man, another strike gets through. You can only describe his condition as critical now. Nice positional control here.
This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Well, good dexterity and movement here on the ground to avoid any further damage, courtesy of that ground and pound. Nice job off of his back by Lee.
Beautiful transition. He flattens him out. This could be trouble. Right here, you got to empty the gas tank, John. You got to just go forward and let everything fly.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Curtis Blaydes.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Lee's in half guard. Oh, man. That cut is just bleeding like crazy. I wouldn't be surprised to see a stoppage here. So.
The amount of blood that is leaking from this guy. It's amazing that he's still standing. He has been beat up thoroughly. Tonight is not going to be his night.
All right, back to the stools now, and he is no longer the handsome man we once knew. That gash is getting serious.
This is going to be a bloody fight. I want you to
All right, so now we have some real adversity. There's a cut on the nose. Hard to know if that's impacting the breathing, but some definite damage in that previous round.
Yeah, some real damage. And now when you get a cut like that, that is in a bad spot. Because every time you get hit on the nose, it's so jarring. And then the blood starts to go down into the mouth. He's got an uphill battle ahead of him.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go, fourth round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart, we'll see who has the edge.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the octagon.
Ooh, and he caught the kick. All right, so he catches the kick and promptly counters with the takedown and puts him on his back. Nicely done there.
He knew exactly what he was doing. He knew if he had an opportunity to secure a leg off of a kick, he would go right to his takedown, and it worked to perfection.
Lee's nose is absolutely mangled at this stage of the fight. I'm no doctor, but I feel pretty convicted in saying that thing is definitely broken, and we might get a ringside physician or a referee to stop this fight here soon.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move. This is a terrible position.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
Working from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Curtis Blaydes. Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. A series of punches from the top here by Blaydes. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Well, this UFC fight is sort of dissolving into a horror movie. I don't need to see any more damage inflicted.
You don't have to lose everything on one night. His corner could stop the fight now, and he would be mad now, but he would appreciate them later because it will extend his career going down the line.
Under 3 minutes now to go on the round.
Oh, he got to a spot.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound.
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter.
Looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Blaydes is in half guard now. Well, I'm not sure if there's a facial fracture of some kind, but the striking approach has certainly worked tonight, and his opponent is hurting for certain.
He's hurting really bad right now. I mean, every single time a shot lands up top, you could see the damage that it's inflicting. The work that he has done has been masterful. And now he has his opponent very limited because he can't take many shots to the head anymore.
Good work from the top here by Blaydes. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. Nice reversal on the ground. Great job.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. All right, well, he's got him softened up here.
There it is. Now he's running him out. Massive shot from the top.
Another ground and pound strike lands.
Work to get back in the guard now. Move those hips.
Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top. Back mount now.
The doctor may have to take a look at this. He's getting hit on that swollen area over and over again, and it seems critical now.
Look for the choke.
Relentless pressure from the top by Curtis Blaydes. Oh, big shots here. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
Here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 26 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Curtis Blaydes.
Well, there is a new heavyweight force to be reckoned with. His name is Curtis Razor Blaydes. Congratulations to Mr. Blaydes and his team, Team